What's going on, guys? James here with Zach, of course. Going into the E3 Square Enix's press conference.
Square E3
So
2019.
nice. 2019, that's right. They started it off very
Yeah,
strong.
they did.
With, of course, the FF7 remake.
So much of the FF7 remake.
So much.
It was long,
And
but
honestly,
it was cool.
I could have gone another hour with it. I love Final
I think
Fantasy
they
so
showed
much.
like a half hour.
They really
almost.
did. It was a lot.
It was a lot. They were like, here's our trailer. Here's our creative director. Here's our gameplay for 20 minutes. Here's our other director. Here's some more gameplay. You want to see Tifa?
Here's Tifa. You pretty much see the first almost 45 minutes
It was
chopped up a little bit, but still you get
Yeah.
the majority of it. It was very cool.
It was cool. I still haven't played the original. I've always wanted to. And I keep going I'll just play the remake. But
Yeah.
the remake seems like it's going to be pretty different. The
Yeah.
mechanics and stuff. So I might still go back and play the original.
Right. My biggest thing is that they've been saying it was going to be turn-based.
Yeah,
and
they
it's
wanted it to be turn-based.
clearly not turn-based. But they did this thing
There's aspects.
where they start going to a certain percentage.
ATB or APB?
ATB? Is it
think it might be
ATB
ATB.
gauge? And as soon as you hit that, time stops.
Stop,
and it...
was it strategy mode or tactical? I can't remember
Something
what they called
like
it.
that.
Tactical mode or something.
But it did give you that turn-based kind of feel.
Yeah.
It's not really there, but if you were looking for a turn-based version of remake of it, you're probably gonna be pissed about it.
Yeah.
But as for someone who was open to whatever, just the remake of FF7 would be cool. I'm thoroughly excited.
Yeah, besides just the whole, so you can pause time, but time moves kind of slowly, so that looks really cool. You
Yeah.
can spin around and stuff looks cool, and then you can use a spell or use an
Right.
item. But if in your squad, you got Barrett and Cloud, if you're both at ATB or whatever, if you both have an ATB bar to use, when you go into it as one, you can scroll the other guy and set him to do a move too. So that's pretty cool. For a team based maybe.
Yeah.
Or turn based, you can set up both characters' moves without
Strategize everything.
Otherwise, you have to jump back and forth.
Right.
And if they don't have an ATB, you can't fuck with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool.
That's very promising.
They showed a boss battle with a scorpion guy that you fight pretty early in the game. I think on that on a bridge, a steel bridge, which I'm pretty sure he divided your team in the original game, and you had to fight him from two different sides or something, because one side was weak, where you switch back and forth. But it seems like it's gonna be different.
Oh yeah.
Since you can just walk around that fool.
Definitely.
I mean, it's a beautiful game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that game's gonna look good.
Gorgeous. As good as Advent Children in a game.
Yeah,
That's pretty much it.
I wonder how Advent Children looks now. I mean, I haven't watched it in a while. Look like
It still looks
does it still look
phenomenal.
good?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I really enjoyed the Final Fantasy stuff we saw.
Definitely.
I'm into it. I'll have to see the price. If they're charging $60, I mean, I could understand the justification of it. It's just whether or not I want to pay $60 for Final Fantasy VII,
right?
A game we all know the story to.
Yeah, I feel that. But for the journey and the graphics, I might.
Do I really want to pay $60 for the backstory to Kingdom Hearts? But yeah, so that looks cool. I'm super into Final Fantasy VII.
Definitely.
We'll probably do something on it. I mean, maybe.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
You've played the whole Final Fantasy VII. So
yeah, front to back.
I think Josh has too. I don't know. Josh plays weird games.
Not sure if he's played.
I don't know about his childhood. But I don't know if he's ever played a Final Fantasy. Even.
I think I remember him telling me he hasn't.
I don't know if I've ever seen Josh play a JRPG.
Yeah.
So maybe not.
Maybe not.
But after that, the good part of the show.
Right.
The show was actually pretty good.
Yeah, it was nice.
But it was a little bit I understand that a lot of these aren't my kind of game. Which I can't say it's a bad show. It's just not my show.
Yeah, yeah.
So next we got Life is Strange 2. The one thing I think they shouldn't put in.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of people aren't feeling Life is Strange 2. Cause I mean, I haven't played it. I love Life is Strange 1 and Before the Storm. They're behind us. I have both collector's editions or limited editions. So I'm super into that. Got the little statues and everything.
Nice.
But yeah, so not interested in 2 at all. And I understand them trying to draw people in, because I think a lot of people were just not into it once because it's a whole new story, new characters and everything.
Yeah.
But it felt a little spoiler to me. The trailer, they're like, here's what's gonna happen in the first 3 episodes.
They showed a lot.
Like I don't really. I think that was a bad move.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have had something. I felt like there was a little bit of spoilers.
Yeah, it could have been a lot shorter.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't super long. It was just like you could have just been like, "Hey, remember Life is Strange?" But yeah, you've touched Life is Strange a little bit, right? It's like a mobile game now.
I played a little bit of episode 1.
Yeah,
I like the concept of turning back time and whatnot, but I don't know about the storyline whatsoever.
I played episode 1 the day it came out. I'm super into Life is Strange.
I need to check it out.
But then we got a look at the announcement for Crystal Chronicles or Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
Yeah.
Crystal Chronicles. Remastered or Definitive Edition, whatever they want to call it.
Yeah, that should be cool.
I've never played it. I remember wanting it. What was it on like Advance?
Yeah, Game Boy Advance. I
was on
remember
something
playing
that
it.
I didn't have, and I was like, I wish I had that.
Yeah.
I don't remember which generation it was. Like, it could have been DS or.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Advance.
It could be.
I don't know if I had it, but I remember going to a friend's house and I remember playing it on my Game Boy, and it was cool from what I played. I didn't finish it or anything, but it was really cool.
Yeah, so that's Definitive Edition's coming out or remastered, so that's cool.
It looks really
I think it's on
clean.
the Switch. I think that's what they said.
That's gonna be cool.
So yeah, I feel that. A lot of Final Fantasy stuff coming.
Yeah.
Then we got to look at Octopath Traveler.
Yes.
I mean, it's been out for ages on Steam. I think not Steam. Switch. It's coming to Steam. That's
coming
what
to Steam.
it's already on Steam.
Right.
I think it came on Steam a week ago, and they were just like, "Hey,
just
it's on there if you guys want it."
Advertisement.
So I mean, that's cool. I mean,
yeah.
I'm not super into it. It's not really my kind of game, but
yeah,
you played it. You liked it.
I played the demo. It gave you about 3 hours. Create your own save. I had never bought it, but I finished the demo and I enjoyed what I played.
Yeah. So
it's cool.
Looks cool.
Yeah.
I'm not a big JRPG guy, which is why like I'm not super into this show, but I get the games. And then we got Last Remnant remaster.
Remake,
that's the word I'm looking
remaster.
For. Remaster for Switch, which is cool. I've always been interested in Last Remnant. I remember going to GameStop so many times and
seeing it. I feel the same way.
I should get that.
Well, I bet that's
it's
good.
$20 though.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just get something else. And then like I heard they weren't selling it anymore like 6 months ago, and I was like, Jesus, I always wanted to get that. But then I heard they were remaking it, so it's nice to see them announce it and everything.
Yeah.
I think they might have already announced it, but so yeah, Last Remnant coming out.
That's gonna be cool.
Then we got a look at Dragon Quest Builders 2?
Yeah.
Dragon Quest Builders 2. Sandbox, Stardew Valley kind of.
Yeah,
Minecraft kind of thing, but in the Dragon Quest world, and I hear it's more story based.
Yeah, there's
like
nice
a story, you have a
line.
quest line, so it's more like, hey, build this house. I need you to build me a house.
Right.
Oh, but I want this like 2 bedrooms, so you gotta go build it. Oh, I want a deck, stuff like that.
Right.
And then as you build stuff, you continue through the storyline and stuff, which is cool.
Yeah.
I'm not that into builders.
Yeah.
Or Dragon Quest for that matter.
Right.
But so yeah, we got an announcement for that, and then immediately you got a announcement for a remastered version of Dragon Quest 11. I think it was just 11. So
I'm not sure.
But I'm gonna say
so many.
I'm gonna say just Dragon Quest 11 was they're announced they were remastering, which is cool. I mean, I remember seeing a trailer for a Dragon Quest so long ago, like when I was like 12, and I was like, this game looks sick. This game looks so dope. And then I just never got around to playing any of them because they come like so sporadically to the West, so it's hard to get into the series for me. Yeah, what do you think about Dragon Quest?
I tried one for the PS2 long time ago.
Might have been the one I was looking at,
and it's cool, but it's just with Dragon Quest, it's so grindy. I feel.
Yeah, see that. Well, that's a JRPG.
Yeah. But it was brutal though. Like I remember, like I didn't get far whatsoever, and I just like, all right, I'm done. I just didn't put any time into it.
So any interest in 11?
Nah.
No.
I mean, it looks cool. Like if someone's like, hey, you want to buy?
Yeah,
this?
It looks like a pretty game. I don't know how much it was a remaster or if it's like a remake.
Right.
But it looks really good. So after Dragon Quest, we got to look at some of their indie titles. The things they've come out with, like the Turing Test, Forgotten Anne, which is incredible, and you should play. What did I point down there? Forgotten Anne, which you should play. A couple other ones. Forgetting all of them right now.
Yeah,
except the
there's a
Turing
lot.
Test because it was first, and Forgotten Anne because I loved it. So yeah, they showed off some of their indies that their Square Enix Collective, I think it is, has helped make. And they announced a new one called Circuit Superstars.
Yeah.
Which is like more professional. No, not professional is not the right word. A more Forza style Micro Machines like game. You know, top down, little tiny car, looks a little cartoony, but it's like on full tracks with like racing and stuff, rather than like your kitchen table with some Legos on it. You know?
Exactly.
I liked Micro Machines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure if the fan base will be there for this game. What do you think? Like, have you played that style of game? Like, are you into this?
Into the toony car racing?
Well, into the Circus Superstars. You into that at all?
I have never really been in. I've never tried it out or anything.
Well, yeah, of course you haven't. It's brand new. They just announced it. Oh. Well, are you into the idea of Circus Superstars, my dude?
No.
Okay.
Sorry. I thought you meant, well, there's previous ones?
No, Micro Machines and stuff.
Oh, I see.
Or old games that it's like kind of.
They're kind of bringing back that childhood,
that style
nostalgia.
Genre. Yeah.
I see.
I think they released a Micro Machine style game like a year ago, and well, I think did Grand Theft Auto do one? I think Grand Theft Auto Online might have done one.
There was one on the PSVR that like you look around and it's the whole track when you like it's like all the tracks are like 3D or not 3D but 360. Like you have to look all the way around to see where you're racing and stuff. That was pretty cool, and it was like the little tiny micro cars and stuff.
Was it?
I enjoyed that.
What, are you looking down on them?
Looking down on the
tiny
No,
cars?
like it's legit. Like you have to look all the way around to see like.
Are you in the car?
No.
Then where's the car?
The track is like all the way around you, and you have to keep your eye on the track to see where you're driving and stuff.
Okay.
It was pretty cool. I forgot what the name is. If you guys know the game, comment below, please.
But yeah, I'm gonna pick up Circus Superstars. I liked Micro Machines, all those. I can't remember any of the games, even though there's a bunch. I just can't remember their names. So yeah, I might pick it up.
Yeah.
You know, could be. They're usually pretty funny.
Right.
Which is what I'm worried about it. It doesn't look like it's gonna have that humor level to it. It looks like it's trying to be more serious. And I just don't know if that genre leans to being serious, but maybe it does. I mean, maybe we just haven't seen it. And,
I mean, if Forza's doing Lego, then you never know.
But so after that, we got to look at Battalion 1944, which is like a historical war game, like in the vein of the old like Call of Duty's Medal of Honor Frontlines kind of stuff, where you're fighting Nazis and communists.
Killing Nazis.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked those games. It's been in early access for like a year, I think, but I think it just came out like a couple months ago on like a full release. You know what I'm saying?
Now, when I think of first-person shooter, I don't think of Square Enix. It's kind of like kind of black and white. But honestly, it looked really clean.
I'm sure they're just publishing it. I don't think they've made it.
Yeah.
But
I was impressed by it.
I'm sure they said who was. I've seen a lot of gameplay from it. It's cool.
Yeah.
Not sure it's something that I'm gonna like pick up or anything because I'm just not super into competitive first-person shooters. It's just not me. Unless it's like a Halo.
Yeah.
I love me some Halo. Like, some SWAT, I can play SWAT all day, but it's in certain instances I am, but I don't feel like this is one of them.
Definitely.
You gonna say add on Battalion?
No, I won't get it, but like if it was free to play, I might try it out.
It might be. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think it is, but
for being published or developed by Square,
it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks clean.
Pretty good.
Definitely.
So after that, we got a little commercial. It looked like an advertisement.
Yeah.
For which they might even use. I mean, you could put this on TV. I don't see why you would.
Mm-hmm.
But they announced Square Enix Music, which I thought was going to be like its own streaming service. So I was like, no one's going to pay for that, Square. Like, what are you talking about? But so no, it's they just are releasing Square Music on like Spotify, iTunes, all the streaming music services, which is cool. I mean, it said just Final Fantasy, which is weird. Why you call it Square Enix Music if it's just Final Fantasy's catalog? I mean, you got other games. You got other games, my guys.
Yeah, maybe they might add them or something. You never know.
I'm sure they will, but it just seems like a weird thing to. We don't have anything but Final Fantasy and call it Square Enix Music. But no, that's cool.
Commercial was funny. It was very.
I'm
not
a big soundtrack guy, but I mean, if you are,
I might listen to it on the way home.
I mean, if they threw up, did Square Enix make Nier?
Yes.
Yes, if they threw up that Nier soundtrack.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I listen to that thing all the time.
Yes.
But
oh yeah.
yeah. So cool, good for them.
Absolutely.
And then we got to look at the Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC called Remind. Cool. It's like a continuation thing. I think. I mean, it's Kingdom Hearts. You
never know.
You never really know what's going on. You got like Zigbar, Xehanort, all them guys flying around doing cool stuff. I saw Aqua, and I think Ventus might have been there. So it could have been like the pastime thing. Back to what game was it? Birth by Sleep, I want to say.
Oh wow.
Birth by Sleep. But yeah, cool. I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3 yet, so might jump on that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I played all of them but that one. So.
Oh wow.
So yeah, that's cool. I'm into Kingdom Hearts. I didn't expect them to really have DLC though. It seems kind of weird.
Seems
like a little bit weird. But DLC weren't really around when 2 came out.
Yeah, right.
So I mean, it's just a way to add story, which is cool.
Yeah.
And then we got such a long look at Final Fantasy 14 Shadowbringers, I want to say. Like, I don't even remember the name because it took so long.
It was a long one.
And it was just like, if you're going to put a long trailer, can you make it look good? Because this looks pretty bad.
It was weird.
It was confusing nonsense, and it was ugly.
It was just like it's like someone took the whole graphics and everything they had and just like
put a filter over it.
Put a gray filter over it. It was
It's like,
so weird.
I've always thought that Final Fantasy 14 had a lot of color.
Yeah.
From what I saw, like maybe I was looking at the wrong stuff, or maybe this was just bad footage, or there was a problem with the stream. But it was so gray.
It was weird.
It looks like bad parts of Bayonetta, which is old. So your game should not look like.
Yeah.
It's like so monotone. Like all you have is like gray, white, and like light brown.
Yeah.
That's your colors? Come on, guys.
It was like E3 2006 or something.
So like I was super mad, not impressed by that.
Yeah.
And
that was weird.
Like I'm waiting for Final Fantasy to sell me on Final Fantasy 14. Like
yeah.
I want to be into that because I'm not into MMOs, but I'm into Final Fantasy.
Right.
And like not sold.
It's
like
not working, guys.
The bit I was sold on it, like, oh, this game could be cool. Yeah, took a step back after this trailer. Because it was just confusing nonsense, like a bunch of stuff, people telling me stuff that I had no idea what's going on, and then it was ugly.
Yeah, so it was not pretty.
Did you ever play 11 or 14? Did you try it?
No, I saw like I've watched gameplay on YouTube and stuff, but like nothing actually, like nothing that. You know what's funny about that? I tried for Final Fantasy 14. When you first got your PS4 created account, whatever, you're able to do a 14-day free trial. I entered it, something glitched out. I went to do it, and it was like, your trial has ended. And I'm like, I never started my trial. So I've never played it. So I'm just like forever bitter.
But yeah, so not super impressed with that. I think it comes out on July 2nd, if I want to say. I want to say July 2nd this year. The DLC comes out. Cool. Good for them.
Right.
Then we got another look at Dying Light 2. We got our first look at the Microsoft press conference the day before. They had a look at Dying Light 2. We got another look with like music rather than like the other one was more story based. This was music,
like a parkour trailer.
So I thought I liked this one a lot more than the other one because it was a lot more just look at cool stuff while listening to music.
Right. It was dope.
The Dying Light, I'm really warming up to. Like I wasn't super into it, but the more I see it, the more like I might want to try it. Yeah. And it's on Game Pass. So
Pass.
Might check it out. What about you? I mean, we talked about this game yesterday. So.
Yeah, I might.
Then we got 2 games, and like they kind of threw, since the word saga's in them, we'll throw them together. We got Romancing Saga 3, which is like, it looks like more like a 16-bit style JRPG, and then we got Saga Scarlet Grace Ambitions, which is more of a like a modern JRPG with like full models, and it had choices. Well, the choices thing really interested me. Yeah. Like you could be like, hey, I'm going to go with this chick or this guy, and then once you pick them, he's like, do you want to just attack or do you want to not attack? And like it seemed like choices actually mattered, which I don't know.
It was interesting.
Don't know anything about the Saga Scarlet Grace series.
Yeah.
But that one looked interesting to me. Romancing I wasn't super into.
Yeah,
but
seemed like
the Ambitions one seemed cool. Yeah. They are both ports. They're coming to the West.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, they're old games coming over.
Got it.
And then, so yeah, you into either of those?
The one with the choices looked pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
And the graphics didn't look bad for like. Sometimes when you say, "Oh, it's coming from the West," you go, "Well, this is just an old game." You guys just signed, but it didn't look outdated to me.
Yeah.
But then we got to look at some Final Fantasy mobile games for some reason.
Oh, Brave Exvius.
It was super confusing. It's Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, and like, I'd never heard of it before.
Yeah, I have a coworker that plays it.
So like they were like, yeah, so we got this game.
Yeah.
Here's another game. And it's called Final Fantasy War of the Visions Brave Exvius, I think, maybe.
Yeah.
And like so, like I couldn't tell if it's like a sequel.
Yeah.
A side story.
It's confusing.
An expansion. Because they're like Brave Exvius. Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
War of the Visions, and it's like then they went on to a full trailer of War of the Visions. And they were like, check out the lion guys. Yeah. Or the bull dudes called Horny.
Horny.
And then like a snake guy, wolf dudes.
Yeah. And some lonely guy.
A lonely guy who thinks he's God. And it's just like, I have no idea what this is.
Yeah.
Like, if I have the other one, do I have to get this? Do I have to play the other one to understand what's going on? Yeah, so like, and it's a mobile game. So like, I came in like, we're gonna have to try hard to get me.
Yeah.
And they were just like, here's some stuff. That's it. You don't get to find out what the stuff is, but
just get some stuff.
You just get some stuff. But I mean, the concept looks cool.
Yeah.
But I'd really rather have it on my Switch
than
on my phone, because I don't like to play. My battery on my phone is complete garbage.
Oh yeah.
It's not gonna last for more than like a half hour if I play a game on it.
Exactly.
So yeah.
But I mean, like, if that's for you, if you have like a iPhone with 3-hour lasting batteries, I mean, go ahead.
I really hope if you paid like $1,000 for an iPhone, your battery lasts for longer than 3 hours, my guy. But yeah. So what about you? You feeling Brave Exvius? Like your coworker like tell you to get it?
No, I'm gonna tell him to get it, but I'm not gonna probably get it myself. It's interesting though. Like, I guess the first one, you have all the characters from all the Final Fantasies. It's like a
what?
Like
that's is that Exvius? I thought that was another one.
It's Dissidia, but like
Dissidia.
That's for the PS, but this is like you have them in like a turn-based style. It's like Dissidia, how you have all the characters, but there's a storyline you follow and stuff, and like you do all this stuff. It's crazy, but you do have all the characters from all the Final Fantasies in your roster.
Then what's the whole "this is a different world" thing?
I don't know.
Yeah,
that's where it lost me.
We're confused in this game. We don't know what it is. Should have done a better job.
Yeah.
You should have shown some gameplay rather than here's a picture.
Or at least shown like, this is Brave Exvius. Now this is the new one.
So that was super confusing. Then after that, we got a look at probably my favorite thing from the show, just because it looked unique and it wasn't a JRPG, which was Outriders, the new game from People Can Fly. You know.
Oh yeah, that looks sick.
Gears of War Judgment and Bulletstorm, which I love Bulletstorm. I reviewed the remaster of Bulletstorm and gave pretty good points.
Nice.
Probably more than it deserved, because I really love that game.
Hell yeah.
And I really love the shooting in it, which is why I'm so happy that they're making a good shooter.
Yeah.
They're saying this is the game they've been wanting to make since they left Epic.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, what do you think about Outriders? They just had like mostly it was cinematic.
Yeah, but I'm stoked for it. I mean, I love Bulletstorm. That was phenomenal. So anything to follow up that, and if they're excited about it, it's gonna be good.
I mean, they're not gonna be like, we didn't want to make this.
Yeah, right.
This is something we're not trying to do. We're not putting much effort in. This game's gonna suck. Here it is.
Right.
But so they say you make your own character, which I'm always down for. I hate games that are like, don't make your own character. You know what? That's not true. Sometimes you can play a cool character like Gears of War.
Chief.
But I hate games that go, you're going to make your own character, but they're not going to matter at all.
Yeah.
And you have really small
here's your
choices.
presets.
Like, what game was it? Anthem. You get to make your character. You're never seeing that guy again.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
and then,
wow.
So you make that guy, and then like I saw something, it was somebody playing it, and they got out and they could see their face, sort of, like from the side, and they're like, that's not even the guy I made. But yeah, so like I'd like to have like, if you're gonna let me make a character, I want that character to matter a lot.
Yeah.
Which is like why I'm sort of worried about Cyberpunk, because
true that.
It's gonna be first person, but then they have cutscenes and stuff where you see yourself. I just want to see myself a lot.
Yeah.
I want to see myself a lot.
Let me see me.
But yeah, so I like making my own character.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited about that. After we got the cinematic, which just looked cool. It looks like they have big doors open, like, and it's like switching areas. So they say you're following a signal that you're trying to get to, and that's the storyline of the game.
Oh,
there's more depth, but they're like you're trying to get to the signal, and so you have to fight through these terrible places, and it's like they showed us multiple doors open.
Yeah.
So like these big doors open, and you go to like different terrains and stuff, and fight different monsters. I thought it was well interesting.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks really good.
And so they did that. Then we got a little developer, commentary where they were showing. We saw a little bit of gameplay. Gameplay looks cool. You don't get to see much of it. You see probably 5 seconds of it. It's in the background, so you can't judge it too well. But it looked kind of cool.
Yeah.
So like you saw like crouching, like Gears of War, crouched over. So that was cool. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for Outriders.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah. Then we got a look at like another JRPG, like sort of chibi, but not full chibi, like military chibi.
Right.
Like they're small, but they're not that small.
Yeah.
And like they're half camera height instead of like top down.
Yeah, they're half in it.
Called Oninaki, coming out August. It looks cool.
Yeah.
I like the art design. Never heard of it. Don't know if it's like a series. I don't think it is a series, but looked cool.
Yeah.
I could play it. JRPG probably won't get it.
Yeah.
But maybe, I buy some.
Right.
So, could be one of them. You gonna get an Oninaki? Let us know.
Yeah.
Like its name, Oninaki.
Oninaki. That's a good drink.
Then we got a look at Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. So,
yeah.
How many remasters is that? Let's see.
It's quite
Remaster 1, Remaster 2, Remaster 3. Remaster 2, 4, Remaster 5, Remaster 6. 6 remasters.
Wow.
So,
going hard on the remasters for
I've never played Final Fantasy VIII.
Yeah, likewise.
Looks cool.
Yeah.
Looks cool. Probably won't get it. Probably won't get it.
And it's kind of living in the shadow of the 7.
Yeah, that's probably a problem.
Yeah.
I think they have like a bunch of Final Fantasies out, and that's I think they have like.
It's like the last one.
They have a bunch, and then they just are missing like 8 and like 9 or something. Or they might have 9 and they have 7 and 9.
7 and 9.
Don't have like,
yeah.
They don't have like 6 and 8 or something, but they're bringing 8. So you get 8. That's cool.
You get an 8.
Cool for the Final Fantasy fans. I dig it.
Yeah, that's super dope.
And then they ended the show on Marvel, the Avengers, which was rumored to be a Destiny-like an ever-expanding world. You get with a group of friends, but this does not look very interesting to me.
No.
Looks muddy. I don't like the graphics. The character design looks weird. I think they were really trying to capitalize on how much people care about the Avengers right now.
Right.
And I don't think this is gonna do it.
No. It's a nice try.
And so you get to play as four people at a time.
Yeah.
For groups of 4. You can play Black Widow, Hulk, Captain America, Thor, and Iron Man. And I do not see anyone playing Black Widow.
Yeah.
It's what's she gonna be better at than the other characters? I don't understand her inclusion in the roster if you're only gonna let people play up to 4.
Yeah.
Because if you play up to 5, cool, everyone can play.
Right.
But
just
Hulk,
to throw in a woman?
Hulk can punch harder than her.
Yeah.
Thor can hit people from far away. Captain America is Captain America. Iron Man can blast
beams,
people and fly. Who's the other one?
Was it?
Thor, Hulk, Captain America. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So, I don't see what her abilities in the game are going to be to be able to compete with the other characters. It just seems they say there's going to be a lot of characters. So, so I would have put at least 2 more to make it seem like you can pick who you want, rather than making it seem like you're just not going to pick her.
Yeah.
Or I would have capped it at the 4 and just not put her in this, because they said they're gonna add a bunch more characters. And all the characters are gonna be free. All the story stuff's gonna be free after buying. But and they showed off Ant-Man a little bit.
Yeah.
Cool. So I wouldn't have had her in the onset unless you put more people in the onset, so there was more a choice.
Yeah.
But I don't see any benefit to her playing. I don't see anyone picking her.
Yeah, honestly.
unless you're a big fan of Black Widow, which is cool.
Yeah.
There's no problem being a fan of Black Widow, but gameplay wise, she's got to be the least effective character.
Right.
I mean, come on. Unless some of the time you have to fight as Bruce Banner, not as the Hulk.
Right.
I mean then he would be least useful, but
yeah.
so yeah, not interested at all. Really,
No.
I wanted to be, but
It lost me.
I mean, Destiny couldn't even keep me in some game that's supposed to be. It definitely didn't look like it was a loot game because. I mean, what are they gonna get?
Well, yeah, they already have superpowers.
Yeah.
Like,
Unless it's like new gear, which would be whack, and their gear looked terrible anyway.
yeah.
Which would make sense because Destiny's gear looks bad anyway. But yeah, not interested in it.
Yeah.
So rating out of 10 and favorite thing.
Going a 9 because I liked a lot of what I saw.
What? Did not see that coming.
Dude, Final Fantasy VII kind of made me do that a little bit. Then there's a couple other ones that were really good too. But of course, and I already said it, Final Fantasy VII.
Final Fantasy VII was your favorite thing?
Stole it for me. They stole it for me. A lot of good JRPGs coming to the West. It's gonna be cool. A lot of ones I've never heard of. But I'm a JRPG nerd, so I love that shit.
I'd give it a 6, I would say, because I think Final Fantasy was good, and the JRPGs they showed were good. I'm just not into that.
Yeah.
But I think they showed too many remasters.
Yeah.
Because remasters, it's like if you count Final Fantasy VII as a remake,
Yeah,
that's seven things. So that's way too many in my opinion. They ended terribly. They ended terribly. And the one game that I'm really interested in that that wasn't Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
I already knew about Final Fantasy VII. I was
Right.
already stoked about that. Was Outriders, and we didn't see gameplay of it, so I have to go with a 6. And Outriders, I would say, was my favorite thing because you already said Final Fantasy. You can't drop it down. But yeah, so what did you guys think? Do you guys love JRPGs? Because if you did, it's probably a pretty good show for you. I mean, if you're not into JRPGs, I mean, I wouldn't have watched it if I was you because there's not much there for you.
But
there's Outriders. There's Outriders.
Yeah.
If you're not into JRPGs.
Honestly. That's Square Enix, though, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, what do you guys think? Let us know. Let us know if any of these games you want to see more content of. And yeah, just keep coming back and checking it out. We're going to have full E3 coverage and everything. So, well.
Boom, there it is.